We have a lot of time to find the lost half. We have to find ourselves first, otherwise we know everyone as half lost. A loose tooth should be pulled. At first it hurts. After pulling it, the feeling of toothlessness hurts you a lot. Then you get used to its absence as if it was not there from the beginning. This is the story of some people. Any defect can be repaired, except the defective self. If you are a person who cannot help anyone, at least be human and do not create problems for others. Work on your love and constantly focus on your strengths, because the main cause of depression in many people, it is not liking themselves. People don't look at your personality first. People judge you automatically by your looks and then try to get to know your personality. But the second they don't like your looks, they don't get to know you. Normalize not feeling bad for walking away from anything that threatens your mental health, peace, and well-being. Loving someone harder to make them love you is usually a trauma response. Loving yourself harder to attract those who love themselves is a healing response. The chills you sometimes get from listening to music is caused by the release of dopamine in your brain. Why are we ignored by someone we like? You get anxious and stressed in front of people you like. When you are stressed, you're attractive, lovable, creative, and influential part is disabled. Now you show your most boring state. In other words, you are not attracted to someone you love. Why don't men argue with you at night? Men at night, when they are tired, feel less in control of their thinking and the argument they have with you. Men often view conversation as a small power struggle and therefore like to start a conversation when they are dressed in combat and at the peak of their readiness. Phrases like, "If you love me," or "You showed with this card that you do not love me," may work in the short term, but in the long run, it may cause a couple to become disinterested in each other. Do not teach order with threats, anger, and coercion. Teach the child the benefits of discipline in the form of creative stories or games. Your child wants a practical role model, not a lecture or a theory. One of the worst things that can happen to a child is to compare his or her creativity with that of a sibling or friend and to blame him or her. Never say things like, "You can never tell good stories like your sister," or "Why don't you try to draw beautiful pictures like your brother?" Do not use. It literally destroys creativity in children. Instead of comparing destructively, encourage the child and give him or her hope for improvement.